Hi and welcome to this auto-emotional presentation for a BMW E36 328 Touring. As you can see, the car is presented on a P range, and this is a very sought after and quite rare on these touring estate cars, being a techno-violet. The clear indicators and colour-coded bumpers on the front, which also have the clear fog lights, really do give it a bit of a facelift on this particular vehicle. The car itself is in very good running order, very strong engine and gearbox as you'd expect from these BMW 328s. The car's coming with the original alloys, all of which are in very good order. As you can see there, the tyre is in excellent condition as well. A couple of cosmetic dings and scratches as you would expect of a vehicle of this age, but really still in very, very good order. The car itself is being offered with no reserve. A dark coloured cloth interior to complement the complete black console and dash. These cars are often found in the hands of enthusiasts who look to drop in complete black leathers, and one thing that they always look out for is a completely black console. And it sounds a bit odd to the average Joe just looking for a consummate estate car, but those in the know will know exactly what I'm talking about. You've got a complete dash that's in full black, as well as the door cards there. Of course, being a BMW, you've got sufficient safety throughout the vehicle. Electric windows as well. Nice touches of luxury being the armrests and ample legroom in the rear. As you can see, the ashtrays in both the front and the back totally free from any smoke residue, so a really well kept vehicle. There are some blemishes of rust coming through, but nothing major. Very easily treatable and all on the edges. Again, having the clear light pack on the rear really does transform the vehicle and brings it up to date. You've got the factory fitted twin exhaust there, which gives an indication to the brake horsepower that you find on these 328s. The jet wash and the integrated rear third brake light plus heated rear screen. You've also got the original load cover and absolutely mammoth area to put all your goodies, shopping trolleys. Of course, you've got the seats that actually fold down very, very handily, and they're split folding, so you can get a child seat in the rear while dropping down one of the seats to again give you ample loading area. Tiny blemish coming through there, and again just on the edge of the driver's door. Again, nothing that can't be treated very, very efficiently. No marks or tears or stains on any of the seats to mention whatsoever. There you have the very easy release seats, which simply flip down and then lock back in. Very, very good order. Electric windows even onto the rear. The car then also has the roof rails if you need added transportation of large or bulkier items. You've also got the three-way adjustment on the seat there. Of course, jumping into a BMW, it's a familiar place for any E36 drivers, and in all honesty, if it ain't broke, then don't try and fix it. The car does what it says on the tin. It starts, stops and goes without fail. This particular vehicle, as you can see, the green lights are all on, and the car is now approaching 171,000. The engine on this vehicle is absolutely super strong. You'll see that as soon as it currently sits on only about 700 RPM, so you're saving a good bit of fuel even when sitting idle in the traffic on the roads nowadays, especially at these petrol prices, simply because it's been tuned down, but it gives you absolutely ample kick, shall we say. I mean, it is just a beautiful free revving engine, absolutely fantastic to drive, tons of torque, tons of power, and that is only when you put the vehicle in the economy mode. You've also got a massive advantage on these vehicles in that you can put it up into sports mode, and in all honesty, at the lights, this 2.8 litre BMW engine really does go some. And then fantastically, you've also got the snow mode, something that wasn't really that popular in this country for a couple of years. But now with the weather that we've recently had, this car, when being used in snow mode, makes such an absolute difference. While this vehicle was being kept at our property, we had it on an incline in the snow and the ice, and we were one of the only vehicles on the actual street itself that really did not struggle during any of the turbulent weather. You have, of course, got the trip computer here, which, as you can see, is in total working order. Switch the vehicle on to, of course, obtain the range of the fuel tank, as well as the external temperature. You can even set a code onto the vehicle, gauge your average speed, distance. The check control is okay, as you can see there. There's nothing untoward with the vehicle. Really is in fantastic order. Set the clock. As soon as you put in D and you move off, it will give you the range because we've just put fuel in the vehicle. You've also got not only the full 16-button OBD, you've also got the digital climate control here, which, as you can hear, really does do the ample sized carriage justice. You've got the aircon, the front demister, recycle air, the rear demister, the power to the fans, the temperature, auto, and you can of course direct it. Additionally, you've also got the original BMW CD stereo. The audio on the vehicle is, as you'll hear, in fantastic order. And additionally, you'll notice, of course, the electric sunroof, which fills the cabin on a glorious day like this, bathes it in some sunshine. The gearbox is absolutely super smooth, changing through gears, no problems. Not only do you have, of course, 4 electric windows, you can also cut the power to the rear ones in case the little ones are in the back. So, fantastic order BMW 328. Really with a host of goodies, including of course the front and rear fog lights. As you can see, the switches there, all the electric windows work, and an Achilles heel on these E36 vehicles is that especially the driver's window will tend to jump out of its runners. This one has no such problems whatsoever. Really fantastically spec BMW 328 E36 shape, a highly desirable car. Lots of people call estates the load luggers, but to be honest, this really is a sports touring. The clear indicators and front fog lights really do give it a bit of a facelift, and the lights to the rear additionally just help to bring her up to date. Techno Violet, there are a few scratches and blemishes on the vehicle, a tiny bit of rust coming through on the edges, but nothing untoward. A genuine straight vehicle being used by a family to get you around in a bit of luxury with a bit of power. Thank you very much for watching this auto emotional presentation. Of course, as per usual, any test drives are more than welcome. All the paperwork, MOT and such will be listed in detail on the advert. Any inquiries are more than welcome, and we thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking the time to watch yet another presentation from Auto Emotional for this fantastic BMW E36 328i Touring.